Haley Hoff, and she's going to talk to us about the benefits of a balanced diet.
Hello everyone, my name is Haley Hoff. I'm 13 years old and I enjoy many activities including singing, dancing, modeling, acting, horseback riding, and drawing. Today I'll be talking about the topic of a balanced diet to stay healthy. So to begin, let me start by asking you all a question. Have you ever had your parents repeatedly remind you to eat your vegetables, drink milk, and stop being a picky eater? I believe that many kids are extremely familiar with this conversation. And to be honest, I myself am also a picky eater. I don't like drinking milk or eating vegetables. My mom always tells me that when I was little, I cried a lot, and I often woke up in the middle of the night complaining of some pains in my leg. Oftentimes, I would have to take Tylenol in order to kill the pain. So my parents tried everything to force me to drink milk and eat vegetables. As I got older, I began eating more varieties of food, and I started taking multivitamins. I also began eating cheese, which solved the problem of not drinking enough milk. Now I can sleep through the entire night without interruptions. So, what is a balanced diet, and why is a balanced diet important for our health? Well, a balanced diet means an adequate intake of various nutrients, including fats, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, and mineral substances. These nutrients are essential for the basic functioning of the human body. For example, proteins are the basic building blocks of body tissues. Carbohydrates are an important source of energy, and vitamins and mineral substances are involved in many physiological functions of the brain. Eating a healthy, balanced diet is one of the most important things you can do to protect your health. In fact, up to 80% of premature heart disease and stroke can be prevented through your life choices and habits, such as eating a balanced diet and getting regular exercise. But now that we know what a balanced diet is, how can we achieve this healthy, balanced diet? Well, we can use Harvard's Healthy Eating Pyramid as a guide. The Harvard Healthy Eating Pyramid tells us to first construct a baseline of regular exercise and controlled portions. Then fill your plate with fruits and vegetables, whole grain carbohydrates, and healthy fats and oils. It's important to eat less red meat, refined grains, and sugary drinks. Some more tips for eating a healthy, balanced diet include filling half your plate up with fruits and vegetables, a quarter of your plate with whole grains, and the remaining quarter of your plate should be filled with a healthy protein. It's also important to add heart-healthy plant oils to your meals and choose low-calorie beverages like water, tea, or coffee. As well, omit beverages with sugar such as soda. In my experience, picky eating was the main cause of my leg pain. What is the full impact that picky eating can have on children? Well, picky eating has a big impact on children's health because people's life activities, development, and growth depends on the intake of nutrients. If the child is lacking certain nutrients due to picky eating, it will directly affect the normal development and growth of the human body. And it's easy for the child to suffer from various diseases, especially in the development and growth of the brain and bones. The World Health Organization recommends eating at least 400 grams of fruits and vegetables per day in order to prevent these various chronic diseases. So in conclusion, in order to achieve a healthy, balanced diet, it's crucial to maintain a balanced intake of nutrients. For example, eating at least 5 portions of fruits and vegetables a day, and basing your meals on high-fiber, starchy foods like potatoes, bread, rice, or pasta, as well including dairy or dairy alternatives like soya drinks in every meal, eating beans, fish, eggs, meats, and other proteins. It's also extremely important to eat fresh, healthy foods, eat many varieties of food, and once again, maintain a balanced intake of nutrients. Only when the intake of these nutrients is balanced can the body remain healthy. Thank you for listening. Thank
Well
you.
done. That was actually inspiring. 2 questions for you. Number 1 was, how did your family influence your mindset on your health and nutrition?
Well, so my mom actually, for dinner, she cooks a lot and she cooks many varieties. And sometimes for
Righty?
lunch, when we're busy, we don't eat many varieties of food. And sometimes when I'm busy, I'll just bring bread and cheese to school. But once I started researching this, I started eating more balanced meals
Good.
rice, veggies, and proteins as well. And it's my mom who cooks, so she
Nice. Well, that's one way to affect you.
yeah, she affects me.
That's amazing. Where's Mom? Say hi, Mom. Hey, there we are. Would you like to come and join us? That's great. My second question was, how did you overcome picky eating? Because that's a problem a lot of people have. Maybe your mom actually has some thoughts on that too. Either of you?
It's I think it's interesting too, when I was little, I just automatically didn't like these foods. And as I got older, I started to like more foods, but still not all foods. And I guess when you try it and you have it more often, you kind of get used to the flavor.
That's true. There are a lot of foods that originally we are off-put, then later on we're like, actually, this is not bad. Just
Yeah.
sometimes it's just their mindset. Yeah.
Like avocado.
Avocado, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a shifting.
我们
Those and
想
onions.
问一下妈妈，就是在孩子在准备的这个比赛的过程当中，你觉得对他或者在你们家里面有什么样的影响和变化和一些帮助吗？
是的，是的 Yes, it changed a lot, and it's a very, very good, good thing to do this. Because I myself is I can say I do science, and I know a lot of nutrition, but I don't really expect them to know all the professional things before. And to start this is a very good start, actually. Like she said, my 2 kids, they are very picky. And it's hard for me to balance the food every time. So it takes a lot, because I understand all the kids, a lot of kids actually, they're picky eater. And moms, dads, it took a long time to go for that, to force them to do it. But now, once they understand why, then they improve, right? And this is I think this is very good topic. And when we started, thank you for the the organizers and Miss Liang to invite us, invite Haley the first time. And so first we have 3 topics, and she wants to do sleep, and then also we start, okay, we have this problem. So what do we start with? So we can start with calcium, because the bones problem, and also finally we said, okay, we need to do the balanced food, because not only the dairy food, and also you need to take all the vegetables, because they don't like that. So so now really changed a lot, and that affect her and her sister as well. So that's a big change. So I really appreciate that, and thank you for for all this this event, and improved us and improved her.
Excellent.
Family.
Wow, I can see the pride in
you.
Haley's eyes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're proud of
Thank
your
you.
mother, aren't you? And
feed
she's
the
proud
body.
of you.
As I was researching and making the PowerPoint for this presentation, I not only learned a lot about how to make a speech, prepare a presentation, but I also learned about how to achieve a balanced diet. And to my life, it's had quite an influence, and I often find myself adding more balanced meals to my daily routine.
The multitude of events occurring during the competition included enlightening discussions of care for kids and youth, putting the candidates' wellness management skills for each age group on full display. During the events, families had the opportunity to connect with subject matter experts and discuss real-world applications and the latest innovations in the field of health management. Participants covered various subjects, for example, what is junk food and why is it unhealthy? 5 food groups for kids and their nutrition, how functional nutrient lutein supports kids' vision and learning, the importance of omega-3 for child development, how to manage our daily stresses, stroke is no joke, balanced diet to stay healthy, why does eating fruit provide health benefits, how social media influences our food choices, and how to develop good eating habits in the world of cyberspace and AI. How to manage irritable bowel syndrome, the importance of sleep, mindful eating. The purpose of the Life Cycle Wellness Management Competition is to establish 3 major forces to improve health: the power of science, smart education, and wellness leadership. With these 3 powers, we will explore hollow information of health-related science, industry, and life biomarkers. Armed with this information, we can evaluate our health status in a more systematic, objective, and scientific manner, make more accurate wellness plans and decisions, and manage health more safely and effectively. Further, we can better identify nutritional needs and make better decisions regarding health, allowing people to intelligently and rationally make purchase decisions and manage their body scientifically. A CPN has been dedicated over the years in working with health professionals to create a new framework for scientific knowledge to close the gap between science, industry, global information, and the health needs of the community. The promotion of life cycle wellness management based on foods, functional nutrients, and natural health products is a core focus as part of the effort of elevating Canada's position in the global wellness management industry. With the organization of a multitude of events and training, the ACPN is leading the way into a new era of family wellness management for society. While the competition has concluded, the ACPN continues down the path of exploring life cycle wellness management, keeping up the work in the community to bridge the gap between industry and consumer. In acknowledgement of ACPN's efforts in completing federal government projects in the field and their hard work in the community, the Minister of International Trade, Export Promotion, Small Business and Economic Development, Honorable Mary Eng, presented ACPN with a certificate of appreciation, acknowledged ACPN's achievements, encouraged the continuation of their current efforts, thanked ACPN for creating better opportunities through leadership, partnership, and social responsibility, and invited ACPN to present at the Foundation for the Restoration of Community Services event. The ACPN hopes the event has successfully inspired all attendees to take a new perspective at life cycle wellness management and aspire to become wellness leaders for themselves, family, and thereby connecting daily life communities' wellness needs with advanced scientific innovations. This will create happier and better quality of life for global communities and lead the future.